This video will quickly outline one additional feature of classes that we didn't look at last time. So what I have on the screen now is what we looked at in the video I just made for constructors of classes in F#. So if you haven't seen that video, please check it out. But we finished this script off by initializing the class using 3 different constructors, and we printed the parameters that were associated with the class in each case, and we got the values down here. Now, the feature I also want to show in classes is the do statement that you can put at the very beginning of a class. So when you initialize a class like this, you can write do here and then paste a do statement or write something you want the class to do. So in this case, I'm going to write just a print statement like this, and I'm going to print that we are initializing instance with parameters, and then I'm going to print the parameters that we use for the initialization. So that would be A and B in that case. Okay, so what this allows me to do is to comment out the print statements that we had down here, and we can then execute this script. Now, what we're going to see is that regardless of which of the constructors we're using, as we call our corresponding constructor, we are going to execute this do statement. So this is going to get executed for each of them, and that allows you to get some control over either if you want to, well, let's say print something at the beginning of a class when you generate it, or if there are other things you want to do. Maybe as you're initializing a class, you need to prepare some other parts of the program, and there is some set of operations that you need to perform. That's what you can utilize this do statement for. So we can see here in our illustration that we initialize it with the parameter values, and you can see that in each case, the parameter values that we printed here correspond to the ones that we got when we printed the parameter values after having initialized a class. So that's just another feature of classes in F#, namely that you are allowed to put a do statement at the very beginning.